Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Ladybug's Garden. Today, we are just going to take a quick tour of the garden to see how everything is growing. And even though we've had some off and on weather here in 10B, it is starting to get cooler now, so the plants are loving this cool weather that we're having. But starting out, I want you guys to take a look at the kale that we are growing. We will probably be harvesting some of this kale today so that we can make some kale chips. But here we have in the front, we have our Brussels sprouts that are growing right here. Leaves are looking lovely. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. I hope you guys can hear me pretty good. Here we have our broccoli. I have three, I'll show you on the other side, but I have 3 sets of broccoli. This is the first 2 that we have here. Tucked in here, hiding, we have some lettuce. Here is our 1,000 head kale. Look how beautiful that leaf is. And this one as well. We have our collard stalk. It's not doing too good, so I will probably pull that and just plant some collard seeds here. But we have a marigold that has popped up. Here's our kale from this side. We have some more lettuce growing right here. This collard stalk, I might have to pull that one as well. I'll give it a little while longer. But here is our second plant of 1,000 head kale. Here is our 4th plant of 1,000 head kale. These leaves are beautiful. This is our 3rd broccoli plant. It is growing nice and healthy. The leaves are nice and healthy. We got a nice stalk in here. Don't see any crowns forming yet, but they are coming. Here is another batch of lettuce that we have growing here, tucked in up under all of the leaves. Coming around to our second bed, we have 4 heads of cabbage that we're growing. So this is our first head of cabbage here. If we look on the inside, as you can see, it is starting to head over on itself, or the leaves are starting to turn in on themselves to form the head. Here's the second plant back here. We have more kale here, so we will definitely be making some kale chips. Here's our 3rd cabbage plant. Take a closer look on the inside. And we have our 4th plant hiding back here. We have some more kale. My daughter loves kale chips, by the way. This is my first year growing cauliflower. So this is our first cauliflower plant. We have our second one back here. We have a 3rd one over here. And we have our 4th one right here in the front. We have some lettuce tucked away up under the leaves here. We have some lettuce here. I stuck some green onions in here as well for when we have our baked potatoes. We have another marigold plant that has popped up. Here is our collard green stalk. Now this one is doing really well. So this one is definitely a keeper. Coming around to, oh, here is our, not a mystery, but our tomato plant that decided to pop up in between the leg of the raised bed and a brick that I have right here. So I believe that this might be my black strawberry tomato, but we will see. We have some buds here and we have some buds down here. We're coming around to our third raised bed. We have some more green onions stuck in here. This is my green beans bed. I do have some cilantro growing right here. We have more marigolds popping up under here. Look how pretty the green bean flowers are. They are simply gorgeous. They are opening up all over all of the plants. So pretty. But yes, these are all of our bush beans. Back here is our experimental plant. I had 3 plants of Clancy potatoes, and these potatoes are being grown from an actual seed. Not a seed potato, but an actual seed. So we'll see if we get some potatoes from these plants. I will definitely keep you guys updated on that. Coming around to bed number 4, we have a row of southern greasy collards. We have a row of Willis collards. And we have a row of purple collards. So this was a trial that I did. These collards are supposed to grow well during the summer, but it got so hot here and I had so much pest pressure that the trial seeds didn't make it. So I decided to trial the seeds again, but have them grow during the fall to see how they do. So I will keep you guys updated on their growth. We have some cut and come again mustards. They're not doing too well, so I might pull these and just sow some more seeds here. We have some bok choy growing right here. We have some Baris chard growing back here. We have some 5-color Swiss chard growing here. And we have callaloo. This is my first time growing callaloo, so I'm not sure what it's going to taste like. I've seen several dishes using callaloo, so I will definitely keep you guys updated on this. here we have our Siberia tomato, which is a winter grown tomato, and it's doing really well. We have a couple of blooms in there. We have a couple more on the way right here. And in our last raised bed, I am overwintering our strawberries. This is my first time trying to overwinter strawberries, but it looks like they're trying to make a comeback for the winter. But we'll see what happens with that. We have our tomato plant here, which is a pineapple tomato. And when I was cleaning out the summer garden to get ready for fall, this plant decided that it wanted to start growing. So I allowed it to continue growing to see what would happen. And as you can see, it has grown very tall. And we have several tomatoes that are going to be forming on this plant here. So as you know, tomatoes are a summer fruit, at least this plant is, and it seems to be doing exceptionally well during the fall. So I'm going to allow this to continue growing to see if we will actually be able to harvest some tomatoes from here. I only got, I believe, 3 tomatoes total from this plant during the summer. So this might just be a fall winter plant. We'll see. I'll keep you guys posted on that. We have some purple basil back here that's beginning to go to seed, so we'll be collecting those seeds pretty soon. And then we have our green basil. And this basil I use to make basil tea. If you have never had basil tea with lemon and ginger, you are totally missing out. It is a very, very delicious tea. But that is our tour, our updated tour of the garden and everything that's growing in our garden. Everything is looking real nice and green and lush and beautiful, and I'm very excited that everything is doing so well here in Ladybug's garden. But thank you for joining us today, and we will see you guys in the next video.